Aside from the technological advancements of the new facility, Penn State has also issued more security procedures for the new building as well. Penn State students and faculty will have to show Penn State IDs for access to the building. Students that are not designated dancers from various organizations have the opportunity to enter a lottery system and be chosen as independent dancers. As to what we can expect in the months ahead, Reno says we will probably have a normal summer season, because as the Arctic temperatures warm up, the effects of the vortex diminishes. Reporting for COM 465 in State College, I'm Newsreel DelloRusso. College residents are finally beginning to get outdoors, whether laying in the sun on Old Main or playing a game of tennis with friends. The past winter was the fourth coldest in State College on record since record keeping began, and it introduced many locals to a term they had never heard of before: polar vortex. The phenomenon is well known to meteorologists. A polar vortex is defined as a low-pressure front. It starts in the polar region and moves southward, and so does the Arctic air. AccuWeather senior meteorologist Bernie Reno says that people across the country think it's new or an outcome of global climate change. He says it's a natural occurrence.
The only thing that was a little different this year is that it came a little farther south than it normally does. And when it comes this far south, it has the ability to push Arctic air all the way south. It happened this year, it happened in the past, it'll happen again.
A polar vortex may be a natural occurrence, but its effects were something area residents were not prepared for. Paul Ruskin is the Penn State Office of Physical Plants, Communications, and Public Affairs Coordinator. He says that the department had many difficulties preparing for this winter. Ruskin said that Penn State spent $1.5 million on snow removal. That's more than double than in years past. He said one major issue was the demand for salt, which had the department looking for alternatives, such as magnesium chloride. The university, along with its meteorology department, will spend time this summer trying to better budget for next year's winter.
In July, we meet with the Penn State Meteorology Department, and they make predictions as to what we can expect for next year. So we use the best scientific data available to us to estimate how much we're going to need.
Aside from the effects of the polar vortex, Ruskin believes that the university's ongoing construction of new buildings presents a challenge. They naturally increase the amount of sidewalks that need to be plowed during snow removal, and that's another key factor in the rising costs of university maintenance. As to what we can expect in the months ahead, Reno says we will probably have a normal summer season, because as the Arctic temperatures warm up, the effects of the vortex diminishes. Reporting for COM 465 in State College, I'm Newsreel DelloRusso.